Good morning. Let me see if this is coming through okay. How are you doing today? Yes, I hear sound. Yay for sound. Good. Hello, Tracy. Welcome. Wow. Busy. I haven't worked out a plan for how to manage life when you're like traveling and such. I have a plan for, the podcast fall seasons when I'm mostly around, and then occasional shows that I'm out of town. You have a plan? Nice. But I haven't worked all that out yet. But nevertheless, I have. Because the summer has been just crazy, I'm sort of pulling myself together, and it's almost over. After Gen Con, as school starts back up and things start returning to semi-normal, I think. Although now I have Scotland for the fall, so whiskey in Scotland, which is going to be amazing. So I got on because it's always I have some shows coming up, and I thought it'd be nice to practice some of the songs that I sing. So if there's something you want to hear, let me know. But I have some Hobbit shows coming up, so I've been working on practicing my newest Hobbit song, which is called Mushrooms. Hey, Jan, welcome. And Browncoat T BDH, that's a Dan, right? I think. I've been practicing some Hobbit songs, my new Hobbit song. I was writing a song that was reminded me of, that was inspired by the song Old Dun Cow. The goal is to get you to shout and sing along in certain parts of the song. So when I say mushrooms, you shout mushrooms, all right? Or type it. I went to the kitchen because I had the itch, and what food did I find there? There are carrots and taters, bread, cheese and mutton, all of my favorite fare. But none of it made my stomach rumble, so I threw my hands in the air. Knocked open the shutters, looked down beneath the window, that's how I became aware. Why, it's mushrooms that fills my heart with joy. Mushrooms, I don't mean to sound all coy, but mushrooms, they make me shout with delight. It's the littlest fungus that lives among us that I love to eat each night. My friends and I were running through the fields trying to catch a hog. That old farmer maggot said and made a racket while he was cutting up a log. We crashed through the corn, stumbled through the thicket, we could barely see through the fog. We tripped and we tumbled and rolled in a jumble and landed face first in a bog, where we found mushrooms that fills my heart with joy. It's mushrooms, I don't mean to sound all coy, but mushrooms, they make me shout with delight. It's the littlest fungus that lives among us that I love to eat each night. A round of drinks is what I think would fill my heart with cheer. We laugh and shout with all hands out as we order up more beer. Sure, we love stew, but oh, 'tis the brew that turns away all our fears. When food and drink has a taste, I think, that makes my memory clearly taste like mushrooms that fills my heart with joy. Mushrooms, I don't mean to sound all coy, but mushrooms, they make me shout with delight. It's the littlest fungus that lives among us that I love to eat each night. So my dear friends, please come on in and gather around the fire. We'll drink a toast to our fine host and all of our kin in the Shire. It's an earthy food, now I'm in the mood and feeling quite inspired. There's some for us all, so stand up tall and join on in our choir and sing about mushrooms that fills my heart with joy. Mushrooms, I don't mean to sound all coy, but mushrooms, they make me shout with delight. It's the littlest fungus that lives among us that I love to eat each night. It's mushrooms that fills my heart with joy. Mushrooms! I don't mean to sound all coy, but mushrooms! They make me shout with delight. It's the littlest fungus that lives among us that I love to eat each night. It's the littlest fungus that lives among us that I love to eat each night. Fungi! That song I'm hoping to put on the next Brobdingnagi and Bards album, Another Fair to Remember, which we're going to kickstart hopefully in November now. Pushed back the release of that. But you can sign up if you haven't done so already. There's a link somewhere. You can find it at markgunn.com/Kickstart. I think we'll take you over there. Gen Con coming up this next week away. I'll be driving up to Indianapolis. Have a whole bunch of shows planned. There's a Firefly drinking songs, Hobbit drinking songs, sci-fi drinking songs, and a comedy music cabaret. The Brobdingnagi and Bards are going to be performing at that event. So I don't know if I'm going to be performing solo or not. It seems like things just changed because one of our musicians dropped out. So stay tuned for who replaces them. You really should. Gen Con is wonderful. I do love Gen Con. It's a different beast than Dragon Con, but just as amazing. Everybody needs a drinking song. Everybody needs a carol. Everybody needs a drinking song. So tap, tap, tap another barrel. Some like to drink the whole night long. Some like to drink like fishes. Some like to drink the whole night long. So best bring in more dishes. Some like to munch on mushroom pie. Some like to eat stewed rabbits. Some like to munch on mushroom pie. So hone your cooking habits. Everybody needs a drinking song. Everybody needs a carol. Everybody needs a drinking song. So tap, tap, tap another barrel. Some like to smoke old Toby Lee. Some like to smoke a pipe. Some like to smoke old Toby Lee. So don't let's hear you gripe. Some like to dress in their best clothes. Some like to dress real fine. Some like to dress in their best clothes. So show me yours, I'll show you mine. Everybody needs a drinking song. Everybody needs a carol. Everybody needs a drinking song. So tap, tap, tap another barrel. Some like to sing along with me. Some like to sing quite cheery. Some like to sing along with me. So let's make this one beery. Some like to drink the whole night long. Some like to drink all night. Some like to drink the whole night long. So let's do it upright. Everybody needs a drinking song. Everybody needs a carol. Everybody needs a drinking song. So tap, tap, tap another barrel. Everybody needs a drinking song. Everybody needs a carol. Everybody needs a drinking song. So tap, tap, tap another barrel. It's tap, tap, tap another barrel. I was looking at some books over here that have Scotland on them because I'm doing my Celtic invasion of Scotland in September. But I just got back from the Isle of Man in June, which Jan was also on. And Jan, while you and the others were waiting in the airport, Steve and I went back to that town. I forget the name of the town. You probably remember the name of it. But we went back to the castle in that town. And then we climbed up the castle walls and shot a video which I'm hoping to finally put. I don't know if you might have seen it. I think it was in the folder, but I'm planning on putting it up on Patreon too. And if I can, if it works, I'm going to try to edit it so that I can include the actual music from this song from my album Come Adventure With Me. It is, or from my CD, Come Adventure With Me, which is called Naked. Not Douglas. Douglas is a big town. Was it Douglas? I don't remember. You're a stunning lady. Your emotions you hide. You tear down my defenses with a wink of your eye. You think it's a game that only you can win. But that is insane, girl, 'cause it's you who's naked. That I undressed your heart, you choose to downplay. Try to reclothe your thoughts, your feelings you betray. You think it's a game that only you can win. But that isn't insane, girl, 'cause it's you who's naked. You're breaking down now. Can I hold you when you cry? Or will you disarm me? Will you tell me goodbye and leave me naked? Don't cut yourself off. There's no need to hide. Want to know every part of you. Please let down your guard. You think it's a game that only you can win. But that is insane, girl, 'cause it's you who's naked. You think it's a game only you can win. But that isn't insane, girl, 'cause it's you who's naked. Woo. That, of course, is inspired by our Mrs. Reynolds from Firefly. This song is inspired by Malcolm Reynolds. She's shiny, oh so shiny. I don't say a word, I'm in love with that girl. Yes, she's shiny, oh, oh, oh so shiny. She keeps spinning around and round in a whirl, carrying the weight of heartache from her past, running towards a future that won't last. What a beaut, that girl makes my heart soar. She lights the night like a brightly shining star, 'cause she's shiny, oh, oh, so shiny. I don't say a word, I'm in love with that girl. Yes, she's shiny, oh, 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 so shiny. She keeps spinning around and round in a whirl, dressed up for a fancy ball in the dark of night. Ain't gonna pull my punches, 'cause I love to fight. Before I knew things got out of control. I set my sights on making it out. Oh, 'cause she's shiny. Oh, oh, so shiny. I don't say a word, I'm in love with that girl. Yes, she's shiny. Oh, oh, so shiny. She keeps spinning around and round in a whirl. Sometimes she doesn't like the way I deal. Sometimes she lets me know it's steal. Sometimes she sets good men on fire. I'm aboard and she'll ride down your spire. 'Cause she's shiny. Oh, oh, so shiny. I don't say a word, I'm in love with that girl. Yeah, she's shiny. Oh, oh, so shiny. She keeps spinning around and round in a whirl. I found her in a down and out dirty place. Head down, feeling no disgrace. I looked inside and I saw hope in her eyes. I knew right then that that firefly would fly. 'Cause she's shiny. Oh, oh, so shiny. I don't say a word, I'm in love with that girl. Yes, she's shiny. Oh, oh, so shiny. She keeps spinning around and round in a whirl. Yes, she's shiny. Oh, oh, so shiny. Don't say a word, I'm in love with that girl. I put together a Celtfather monthly update, which should come out tomorrow on Patreon. So stay tuned for that. There's a lot that I am looking at for the coming fall. I don't know if you can see the changes that have come over me in these last few days. I've been afraid that I might drift away. I've been telling old stories, singing songs that make me think about where I come from, and that's the reason why I feel so far away today. Let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, and now I'm going home. If I should become a stranger, know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. I have moved and I've kept on moving, proved the points that I needed proving. I've lost the friends that I needed losing, found others on the way. I've kissed the ladies and left them crying, stolen dreams, yeah, there's no denying. I've traveled far, sometimes with conscience flying, somewhere with the wind. Let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, and now I'm going home. If I should become a stranger, know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Now I'm sitting here before the fire, the empty room, yeah, the forest choir, the flames that couldn't go any higher. They've withered now, they're gone. And I'm steady thinking my way is clear. I know what I will do tomorrow when my hands are shaking and kisses flown, and I will disappear. Let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, and now I'm going home. If I should become a stranger, know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, and now I'm going home. If I should become a stranger, know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Woo! All right, I have one more song I'm going to do right now. Thank you so much for supporting my music and being here on Patreon. I really appreciate it. This last song is a song that I typically sing a lot at Gen Con, mostly when I'm busking. It goes really well. I wrote it as a sort of a... It was inspired by a couple things. The song is called You Are My Thor. And it was inspired by a couple things, one of which was the song Thunder by Imagine Dragons, because they had this really cool, I don't know, thunder, you know, this nice drum thing, and I was like, that could be fun. And I wonder if I can get a lightning strike caught in there, and so I figured out this way of doing a lightning strike on my auto harp that sort of sounds like it. So, I love this song. Rain is crashing down, lightning in your eyes. You're thundering so loud, that's when I realize you are my Thor. You are my Thor. Your words hit like Mjolnir, they shake my very bones. Your emotions make me feel like I'm no longer alone. You are my Thor. You are my Thor. Only you can lift me up when I'm let down. You're my lightning rod when storms are all around. I'm never afraid when you go spinning away, 'cause you'll come back to me to thunder through the day. Some days are like Ragnarok. Feels just like the end. You carry me over the trough, across the rainbow bridge. You are my Thor. You are my Thor. Only you can lift me up when I'm let down. You're my lightning rod when storms are all around. I'm never afraid when you go spinning away, 'cause you come back to me to thunder through the day. Some people fight for freedom, others fight for fame. You fight for me until my dying day. You are my Thor. You are my Thor. Only you can lift me up when I'm let down. You're my lightning rod when storms are all around. I'm never afraid when you go spinning away, 'cause you come back to me to thunder through the day. Only you can lift me up when I'm let down. You're my lightning rod when storms are all around. I'm never afraid when you go spinning away, 'cause you come back to me to thunder through the day. You are my Thor. You are my Thor. You are my Thor. You are my Thor. All right, Jan, we will see you out there. I can't wait to see you. It's been forever. Like a month. Awesome. Well, thank y'all so much for watching and dropping in. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. The official idea for the thunderous clap. Nice. The other Coffee the Celtfather will be back probably the mid-August. I think I'm looking at the 14th, restarting it. So stay tuned until then, and I hope you enjoy this little preview in any case. Sláinte.